Typically, when people talk about sex and gender, they say that sex is based on biology while gender is socially constructed. This is a convenient way to think about the concepts, but it is also misleading. Sex, although based on biology, is also socially constructed. First, what does it mean that something is socially constructed? It does not mean that something is not real or just made up. Being socially constructed means that our understanding of something is shaped through social interactions and by social institutions. To understand how sex has been socially constructed, let's first look at other biological concepts like biological kingdoms. Kingdoms are a way that biologists group and think about different living species. You may be familiar with the 7 biological kingdoms: bacteria, archaea, protozoa, chromista, plantae, fungi, and animalia. These kingdoms are assigned based on biological attributes held by living things. However, did you know that this is just one of the most recent conceptions of kingdoms? Biologists have proposed different kingdoms dating back all the way to 1735, with the earliest kingdoms being split between vegetabilia and animalia, plants and animals. As biological understandings of living beings has evolved, so too have the categories that these groups are classified as. The binary of plants and animals has expanded to account for other forms of life. The same thing has happened with biological sex. In 2025, we identify someone's sex based on genitalia, chromosomes, and hormones. However, this is a recent understanding. For most of human history, sex has been based solely on genitalia. Sex chromosomes were only discovered in 1905. Sex hormones were discovered around the same time. These discoveries have complicated our understanding of sex, as we have examples now of people whose chromosomes do not neatly align with their genitalia or hormones or any mix of those three, along the male-female binary. Discoveries about biology also have a social discovery component, as more people become aware of the phenomena. For example, people have become more aware of individuals born with 2 sets of genitalia, who we now call intersex. Social institutions also play a role in this understanding, whether it is scientists or advocates acknowledging these groups and developing terms like intersex, or governments choosing which terms they will allow on official documents and how those terms will be defined. Hormones, chromosomes, and genitalia have a biophysical reality that has always existed, even before humans discovered them, even before humans developed language. However, as we learn more about human biology, it changes how we understand the concept of sex, the categories we use, and how we interact with each other based on sex. Sex, therefore, is socially constructed.